After dodging moose in the campsite, we made a quick 5-minute trip north to the historic Mormon Row, which has a cluster of 6 buildings. Most famous is shown here of the John Moulton Barn. It's a famous spot for tourists to take pictures. The last thing we did at Grand Teton National Park was we went back into the park to Jenny Lake. The hike that we wanted to do was the hike around Jenny Lake to Hidden Falls. Now the hike to Hidden Falls was part of the Jenny Lake Loop Trail, and that Loop Trail is a 4.8 mile round trip journey, but we only went about 2 miles to Hidden Falls. Once we got to Hidden Falls, we decided to head up to Inspiration Point, which is another half-mile trip, which was mostly stairs and had significant elevation changes. It was a pretty easy hike overall except for that last half mile, and the views were definitely worthwhile. What better way to show it than some wonderful B-roll? So here we go. We took the ferry across Jenny Lake. It was $10 one way per adult, and it was an $18 round trip if you wanted to take it both ways. Once on land, we headed north and waved goodbye to Grand Teton National Park and said hello to Yellowstone! One thing I wanted to show you is that Old Faithful Geyser has its own Twitter account that will predict the geyser plus or minus 10 minutes. And this was very helpful because we could plan our time at Old Faithful so we could see other things and didn't have to wait around. All right, just got done at the Grand Prismatic Spring. Don't go down to the Grand Prismatic Spring viewing area. Just south of the Grand Prismatic Springs viewing area is a trailhead for Fairy Falls. And there is about a 3/4 mile to a mile route you can take and see the springs from above. Way better view. Do that. We're done for the day. This is the end of day 2 Grand Teton, day 1 Yellowstone. We are wiped. We are now headed to West Yellowstone to, we keep calling it Wild Bill's, but it's Buffalo Crossing RV Park. And we're excited. Peace. Hold on. One thing I forgot to note is when you do leave the park, make sure you leave early. Otherwise, you're going to run into
nothing but taillights.
Right, walk quicker. The slow traffic helped us to see some animals along the side of the road. After a long time, we started moving just as the sun was setting. Thanks for watching.